The last summer when I was drunk, a man forced himself onto me. My English is not that great, so sorry if I make some mistakes while writing this confession. Last summer, I was at my friend's house. We wanted to get shit-faced out of boredom, so we bought 2 bottles of vodkas. We stayed there until it was 11:12 p.m. I can't recall the time since I just fainted on the floor after an hour of drinking. I couldn't stand still without falling back or tripping. We ate some waffles and left the place. 2 of my friends were holding my arms, making sure I don't fall down. Then they wanted to take a visit to their gym. I was just slightly drooling and nodding. We stayed there for like 10 minutes, greeted each other and stuff before 2 of my friends stayed there for a few more hours, and I was left alone with my friend. I wrapped my arm around his and slowly went up the hill. We went the shortcut since we just wanted to go home and sleep ASAP. Didn't thought something bad would happen to us. After I dropped him home, I slowly walked to my house, still drunk. I'm a feminine teenager boy. I don't like it when people call me out because I look like my mom. But sadly, I'm genuinely feminine. Long eyelashes, baby face, you know what I mean. I had a black button-down shirt and white pants. In the morning, I met up with my girlfriend of the time and my other female friends, so that's why I was dressed a little fancy. They found the outfit cute. Seems like someone else liked it as well. And red cheap cars stopped near me. The kind of car people only buy to get more storage. The windows were tilted so I couldn't see inside after a Weilinger rolled the window down, staring at me from the inside of the car. I was creeped out, so I let out an weak hello. He greeted me back and asked what a elegant boy like me doing here all alone this late. I got what the hell was happening, so I kept walking, still tripping time to time since I can't think straight out of the alcohol. He got out of the car with a knife, just walking towards me. I looked at him one last time, as I just fell first on the pavement. Didn't even bother standing up or resisting the man from carrying me in his car. The alcohol slowly wore off through it. I started to become more sober as I started to feel things. The next thing I saw was my shirt was ripped as well as my pants and boxers. He was breathing heavily on my neck with his boner out. I couldn't even scream. I just sobbed loudly and kept begging. He wrapped one of his hands on my neck as he kept forcing himself onto me. I sobbed louder, but it just made him more violent with me. I had a lisp since birth that made me unable to say the letter, or it comes out as Z, B. I kept begging and apologizing while still sobbing, and he mocked the way I said it, as he just kept going. After a long and a painful session, he pulled his boner out of me. I was in the back seat still, motionless, just some hiccups time to time. I got home alive that day. I couldn't explain why my clothes were ripped the next day. I couldn't explain why I don't like to go outside as much as I did before. I couldn't explain why I no longer smile a lot. I don't even want to speak anymore because when a word has "rar" in it, that makes me feel like a little kid, unable to speak properly and unable to defend themselves. I burned those clothes down when I went to barbecue with my friends because we needed charcoal, something to ignite up. Thankfully, they didn't push the topic further when I said a dog attacked me and ripped them off. I didn't tell anyone about this. No one. Didn't file a case or talk about it to a friend. All I know is I don't like people that much after this. I got back to smoking and quit drinking. Physical touch deeply irritates me now. I used to hold their hand or hug them time to time, my friends, but now I unwillingly shake their hand or dap them up. It gives me a little burning sensation when someone touches me now, like in shock. Should I start seeing a professional? Thank you so much if you read it all. I tried to recall some other stuff, but this is all I can remember about that day.